to our viewing audience, happy Pride Month and happy Pride season. Once again, this is a summer season premiere, our 16th season of our show. And welcome once again. Thank you so much for your support. Of course, this is Miko Evans, founder and executive producer of the world's first LGBTQ exclusive talent agency and production company. And we're glad to have you here. For more information about our show, how you can be a part, how you can be a guest, and to also find out about our two-part premiere of our global publication, Meak Pro magazine, which is now available in 4 different languages. Just go to our website at www.meak as in kite productions.com or meekproductions.lgbt. All of that information should be located at the bottom of your screen. You can also give us a call on our toll-free office hotline at 1-855-MEEK-PRO. Once again, that's 1-855-632-5776. As always, you know, our platform is dedicated to showcase the unsung heroes and sheroes of our community on a global scale, and to also talk about any updates that's coming up within our global LGBTQ plus community. I'm so happy to have as a returning guest, to be honest with you. I haven't seen him in a minute. He used to be a native in the ATL, Georgia, but he relocated up north. And he's actually in Newark, New Jersey now, and it's taken on a wonderful, wonderful role now for the city of Newark. And I got to bring back to the show, Brother Jason BUNKLEY in the house, along with his special guest, Sister Queen Moore. How y'all doing? Let me make sure I get y'all muted, unmuted and everything. What's going
Hey,
on?
I am phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be back.
I miss seeing you so much, bro.
I know. We always cut up every time we get together.
Because you know you're my brother. You know you're my brother. Yeah. And I'm introducing everybody to Sister Queen Moore. We're going to find out more about who all of these lovely people are. Queen, how are you?
Doing okay. Today is the last day of school, so I cleaned out my classroom today, and I'm right here where I need to be with y'all. So I'm doing good.
Cool. How
Yes.
you enjoying Pride Month so far?
Oh my gosh, this has been so much going on. The rain is not stopping anything. We're just outside. We're literally outside and on the ground. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Jason, let's get into before we talk about the upcoming events that you all got going on in the city of Newark, New Jersey. And as it's been since speaking of Newark, it's been since right before September 11th. What that 2001? It's been since then. The last time I actually went to New Jersey and New York, that was my first time being up
Oh,
north
wow.
at that time. And I know my great aunt and her late husband used to stay between Newark and Plainfield, New Jersey. And so I was up there in downtown Plainfield
Oh, wow.
with
Okay.
Sister LaDonna Clark, Pastor LaDonna Clark, and everything, the lesbian Christian rapper. Want to give her a shout out. But I was up there with her and doing ministry work up there with her with one of the City of Light Renewal Center that's in downtown Plainfield. And yeah, I think I was up there for almost a month doing that particular year. And it was like right before September 11th. Didn't even know. None of us knew that that was going to happen. And so that was the last time I was up there between Plainfield and Newark. So yeah. Tell us a little bit about what's been going on with you since you relocated up there, brother.
Wow. So since I relocated, I left in 2018. I left in 2018, and I actually came to New York just to start anew, discovery and exploring. So after being in New York for about almost a year, I landed in Newark. Newark became home. And I was still working in NYC, but um, found a home in Newark. And then eventually at some point I was like, this commute is wearing me out. I need to work closer to home and just really find out more about my community where I actually lay my head. And so after just doing what I do, connecting with people, I ended up connecting with some Newark residents here, Newark professionals that was working in social services. And from one thing to another, met, I think, one of the first, actually, let me take a step back. So I did know somebody in Newark, Jason Brown. I don't know if you remember Jason Brown. Jason Brown worked in the gospel music industry and did a lot with one of the mainstream gospel artists. But Jason was here, and connected with Jason Brown, good friend of mine, and who is a had his own real estate firm here, and he introduced me to people. And so then I started becoming connected to the Newark community. One of the things that really connected me to Newark was when I became a part of the mayor's office of homeless services. Started out as working HOPWA monitor, so those who living with HIV and AIDS. Housing subsidy, and then I was elevated to director of social services, serving working directly with the mayor's aides, all of our providers in terms of social services and shelters, and our city council. So, which gave me a lot of just hands-on experience working with Newark constituents, basically just eradicating homelessness here in Newark. So, did a lot of groundwork in that between outreach and working with those providers. So, which has been an absolute blessing. And then in turn, from working there, I became connected with people like Ms. Moore and Susu Stewart. And here I am. And became a part of, was recommended and, excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? What was not elected, but
Appointed.
appointed. Thank you. Appointed to Newark's LGBTQ Concerns Advisory Commission, and just has been ecstatic ever since, and just working in the community to continue to help concerns, to address the concerns of the community and to advocate for them and to make sure that we can move our city forward as we do.
Now, this is something I remember when we got reconnected. This is something that is really kind of new to me because, once again, I didn't even know that Newark had a whole commission for the LGBTQ plus community. So, Queen, let's get into your background. Tell our listening and viewing audience more about who you are and how you actually got involved with the actual commission. Go ahead.
Okay. So my name is Commissioner Queen Moore. I'm the board chair for the City of Newark's LGBTQ Concerns Advisory Commission. And I too moved to Newark. I was an implant here back in 2011. I moved from North Carolina, never been to Atlanta, which I know is a shame, but I'm going to get there. So with me goes help, I'm going to get there. But when I think about when you change location somewhere, and like Jason said, he changed locations, it's a change of the mindset, and you have to really find your new footing and your new grounding. So I met Susu Stewart, who was the chair of the commission before I knew she was. She was producing the Lincoln Park Music Festival, which is one of the biggest festivals in New Jersey. And I was a photographer. So I remember she called me from the crowd and said, I need you to come photograph Cissy Houston and Dionne Warwick. And they invited me backstage. From that moment, Susu took me under her wing as her godchild and as a young, queer person in the community to do this work. But still, I had no idea about the commission. I only knew who she was as a producer. And then as our friendship progressed and our familyhood progressed, she says, wait a minute, you're queer. I'm on the commission. I'm the chair. I think you should serve on the commission. I'm like, well, what is that? And then from there on in, I served for 4 years straight, implementing different ideas. I'm a classroom teacher full time. I really didn't understand what the role was outside of me doing what I normally do. And then I became the chair 2 years ago. And now, baby, I'm on the phone with you. So shout out to having a network like with Jason. Like Jason and I, as soon as we met, we clicked. He came right on board. He's like, what can I do? And the commission is about service. It's been established since 2014.
Wow.
So yeah. So, but with this movement that we're doing, I'm taking everything that has been successful in my classroom and any other production project that I've done, curating the mayor's open mic inside of City Hall, producing for the North to Shore Festival, the Newark Arts Festival, all of these different things that call a lot of people to see what you're doing in real time. I'm now doing that with the commission. And now we're celebrating our first inaugural International Pride this year at the request of the mayor. We answer to the mayor. So whatever the mayor needs or whatever we have a need for, we communicate with the administration and we make those necessary changes. We partner with local organizations. Jason got on the phone as soon as I said to him, well, I've never been to Atlanta. He's like, hold on, let me call a good friend. And then I had a meeting with you. Well, it's about who you know, and it's about who believes in what it is that you're doing. So I'm grateful to have him serving on the commission with me. It's not my commission, it's the commission that I'm serving on with other leaders, you know? So I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful to be sitting here and I'm waiting for Atlanta Black Pride. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Jason put it in my ear and now I can't stop talking about it. I'm waiting. Yes.
The most interesting thing about this whole thing is that no one knew that a commission like this existed
Mm-hmm.
within the city of Newark. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
know there's a LGBTQ plus movement within the city, but
Yes.
nobody knew that there was an actual commission that was actually sanctioned by the city of Newark, of the actual city government. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's very, very awesome to know that, because, you know, of
Yes.
course, the only cities that we hear about having at least some form of an LGBTQ plus group or liaison or whatever is, of course, New York. And then, of course, you know, we started one down here in Atlanta a few years ago under former Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, who's now running for
Mm-hmm.
governor for the state of Georgia. And so, you know, so make sure y'all go out and vote in November and everything like that, you know, nationwide, because I know there are going to be various candidates across the country, and that's going to be representing
Mm-hmm.
not just our community on as far as people of color, but also as it relates to LGBTQ plus. So want to make sure that we encourage our listeners and viewers to actually make sure that you make your voice heard. But speaking of that,
You're tuned in to Meak Productions syndicated shows. Don't go anywhere. We do have more in store.
Presenting the premier magazine of the world's first LGBTQ exclusive talent agency. Available in 4 languages. Download now online.
Hey there, this is George Carlton, President of the Metro Atlanta Association of Professionals. Are you looking to expand your business, seeking employment connections, or want to grow your professional network but don't love traditional networking? The map is right for you. As Atlanta's first LGBTQ plus business association, we pioneered partnerships and networking with Atlanta's leading changemakers to help you connect authentically, in person and online, with people from diverse industries, identities, and histories. For more information about membership and being part of our legacy, visit our website at www.maapatl.org. Once again, that's mapatl.org. We look forward to connecting with you real soon.
Meak Productions is proud to be an official media partner for this organization.
I'm Ronnie Bass. I'm the founder and executive director of Someone Cares Inc. of Atlanta.
As a trusted mental health and HIV testing center in the state of Georgia for over 23 years, Someone Cares of Atlanta offers a safe, welcoming space for everyone seeking support and care. Whether you're looking for primary care, specialized treatment, support for mental health challenges and domestic violence, or STD testing and treatment, Someone Cares is here to walk with you on your journey to a healthier, happier life. Also, their new fully licensed on-site pharmacy is available to all patients and members of the broader Atlanta community. For more information on hours of operation, please visit www.s1catl.org. Once again, that's S1catl.org, or call 678-661-5227.
The 2-part premier publication of the world's first LGBTQ exclusive talent agency is now available. Get yours now and happy Pride.
Welcome, entrepreneurs and business colleagues, to the Out Georgia Business Alliance, Georgia's only LGBTQ+ and allied Chamber of Commerce. Formerly known as the Atlanta Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, Out Georgia advocates for the most inclusive and equitable business environment. We provide support and resources to fuel economic growth and drive meaningful community connections across the state of Georgia. For more information about membership and the legacy of our organization, please visit us online at outgeorgia.org. Once again, that's outgeorgia.org. Come join us. We look forward to networking with you real soon.
Meak Productions is proud to be an official media partner for this organization.
What is the main thing that you all want people to know about Newark's LGBTQ plus commission? What is one of the main things you want people to know?
So activation, I think one of the main, and Jason, you can weigh in on this after I'm done as well. Activation, I think we can have all of these ideas and these projects, Miko, but what are they without movement? You
Mhm.
know, when Jason and I are texting at 3 in the morning about bright ideas, we're trying to figure out how we can move the commission forward in a way that doesn't make us stagnant or forgotten. And I think a lot of times when people pull collectives of people together that are powerful, they don't really activate those people's power. So one thing how I lead, I learned this from my son's father, performance reflects leadership. If I'm performing, if my team is performing poorly, it's because there's something that I'm doing that is not right. That's not being thought out well. It's not being created well. And my idea, I recommended that the mayor appoint other leaders. I am the board chair, but Jason is he's the chair of the film commission on my committee, right? You have Susu Stewart, who was the chair, who's now serves as my co-chair. So we're interchanging relationships and roles. And I think that's what people forget, that there's not one leader. Everybody is a leader in the community. We all have to lean in on each other's talent and skill set so that we're all fighting for the same thing. So why are we not like, okay, if you make good cornbread and you make good hog muffs, okay, I need you to make the chitlins.
Don't
There's
know.
not, it's not a competition. It's a collective of ideas that is going to make this village move forward and also quiet some of the storms that other people have, the stereotypes that other people have about queer and LGBTQ folks. And there's so much new information to learn. So why not put somebody in place to handle it?
Ab-
So. Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jason, you want to go ahead and weigh in on this as well?
Yeah, and like Commissioner Moore said, like activation. And so since I've been a part, I feel, I've been able to do that, with ideas, camaraderie, communication, with different individuals from different backgrounds to sit on the commission, not just LGBTQ plus individuals, but also allies, and those who believe in the word, but also realizing that we have a voice, and the mayor has given us this opportunity to be a part of this commission and to ensure that those who don't have a voice, we can be that voice, and being able to find the most strategic ways to advocate for them. And so there's so many sectors within inside of our community that need to be spoken of, concerns to be addressed and spoken of. And so since I've been here, I've been able to do that. And I love that, I find it interesting that for me, some things come full circle since I have a background in film and television, and have done film in Atlanta. And so to be able to come here and to begin to, inside this entity, to connect with the LGBT Film Festival and other platforms, and to ensure that there is a space for us LGBT content creators, and to continue to collaborate with these existing entities and say, hey, listen, we have a story, we have untold stories that need to be told, along with others, right? And so let's create room. Let's create let us, this body, create the imagery of what inclusion look like for the city of Newark in 2026.
That part, all of that,
Mhm.
all of that.
And
Let's
Lionsgate is moving here too. So Jason has his foot
Yes.
in the door with our Department of Film and Television with Desiree Hadley. And Jason's also secured the legal letter from the mayor, the endorsement for the Newark LGBTQ Film Festival. So whenever I can't make it to something, Jason is like, he throw on that black suit and that tuxedo, and he be right there on the red carpet, and it just works because we can't be everywhere. So I'm grateful to have him and his expertise, like in that department. Mm-hmm.
let's talk about before we actually end the show. Let's talk about the upcoming events that you all got in store before Pride Month ends. Either one of y'all can start on that.
Jay, you want to go first?
Well, I am excited. This is our second annual Pride and Blanc brunch fundraising event for the commission. But I am, just for this second year round, just with how it's coming together. And last year was amazing, so the honorees, the performances, just the community coming together, the decoration, the decor was wonderful. So we did a thing, right? And And now that we're having an opportunity to do it again, and we're really like, okay, if you missed it last year, you definitely want to be here. It's about inclusion. It's about celebration. All wrapped up in one, and being able to be in white with a pop of color and doing the thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited for us this Saturday, June 27th. Yep, at the historical Newark Symphony Hall, which is an amazing facility, right? Where we're having the event. Queen.
Yeah, like Jason said, this is our second annual, and the idea came about, like, you have your Danae and Blancs in the city, where you get really fancy, really dressed up. Then you have Mayor Baraka's wife, Linda Baraka. She has the Newark Under the Stars benefit, which is an all-white event also that's usually you find out the day of where the location is. And then I kept, I would endorse all of these different events, and I love them. I love going to them. And number one, I was surprised at how many people had never been to a Danae and Blanc. But then I also was evenly surprised that there wasn't anything for queer folks. So we like upscale, everybody just reduces us. And it's not a reduction, but when folks that are not queer talk about queer happenings, they reduce us in a way and minimize what we do. And they say, well, they think all we do is ballroom.
Mhm.
Ballroom is an extension of like a revolution. It was a rebellion, where we weren't allowed to visit and go to. So this is not that. This is a subset of that. We're bringing ballroom into Pride and Blanc. Like, for instance, the lineup this year is Carisha Please, viral dancer from TikTok, all over international dancer. Voger, who teaches the New Jersey movement, dance movement. You have Mecca Sings. You have James Gibbs III, trumpeter. You have who else do we have, Jay? We had Leah Janae from the Four last year, my mentee. We had Empress Vizcaya, who was honored last year by my sis Anye. We partnered with Newark Pride Incorporated. So it's not just putting on a glitz and glam, because we could do a hell of a production. This is how we come together and we bridge that gap of like what's been going on, the noise. The commission is here to bridge the gap of all the years of separation and noise that has been happening. And what better way to do it with an all-white commemorative brunch that honors the lives that we lost, LGBTQ violence, discrimination, hate crimes. And I'm like, we have something for us now that's upscale, that's top tier. We have Lovely Wine, that's one of our beverage sponsors. We have Dope Soul Life, who's doing our charcuterie boards. My company is sponsoring the decor. It's a lot, but it's beautiful. And I'm glad that our mayor allows us and trusts us. This is a trusting position. They trust us to do this work. So we'll see everybody on Saturday at 12 noon, getting busy and getting ready to parlay and partay. So
I just have to fan right quick, because I'm like, the fact that it's being held at the fabulous Newark Symphony Hall. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, shout out to Talia Young and her entire staff for bringing us back a second year. And they were concerned because they said, we want y'all, after they saw the first production that I put on, I produce shows for a living other than teaching. And when they saw that, they were like, we want to bring this back every year. And that was it.
Wow.
They opened their doors. So shout out to Arts and Cultural Affairs Director Fayemi Shakur, who has taken the lead on making sure we had a space that we can do this work. Without these partners and resources, we don't exist. We're merely just existing. So
yes.
Awesome. Jason, do us a favor before we close out. Please give us all of the website information, social media information, and how people can RSVP, purchase tickets, or what have you, as it relates to this event.
Absolutely. So the event is on Eventbrite. So if you go on Eventbrite, put in Pride and Blanc, it will definitely, for Newark, it will definitely come up. You can go there and purchase the tickets. The tickets are still available on Eventbrite, as well as you can follow us on Instagram to see all of the postings and information surrounding the commission, the work that we do here in the city, which is Newark LGBTQ Advisory Commission. It's a long title, but definitely go there and follow us. You can also follow us on Facebook as well. We are in both of those places. And then as a commission, you can learn about all the individuals that are on the commission and follow us individually as well, too, because many of us, along with being on the commission, we still do work in various formats of the community, as well as like I still do work at eradicating homelessness here and what have you, and of course film.
Jason and Queen, thank y'all so much for being a part of our summer season premiere of our show. We're still in our 16th season. Thank y'all so much for kicking off our summer season. And to our viewing audience, please be sure to check out all of the information located at the bottom of your screen as it relates to Pride and Blanc here in Newark, New Jersey. And also information about the Newark's LGBTQ commission. Please check out all of the information located at the bottom of your screen. You should see it right there somewhere. But anyway, we are going to have to bring both Jason and Queen back because, of course, you know, this is a short show. But we're going to definitely have to bring them back so we can talk about more about what's going on with our sister communities up there, brother and sister communities up there in Newark, New Jersey and everything. So I'm just so excited just to have Jason back and have y'all doing things. And Queen, it's so awesome to have you on the show. Y'all have to come back, all right?
Absolutely.
We want to plan Pride and Blanc Atlanta. That's what we want to plan with you.
That part.
Yes, yes. And I know y'all get dressed. So.
Okay, you know we don't play.
Yes, yes.
So that would be an amazing collaboration. And I think that, you know, Newark and Atlanta coming together would be awesome.
That's going to be awesome. And y'all know Meak Production is going to be in the house. So y'all know, stay tuned for that because you know we don't play.
Yeah. We're looking to come down for Atlanta Black Pride too. And that's my birthday weekend. So that's the next step.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be on. Until our next episode, you all, once again, happy Pride Month, happy Pride season. Y'all stay tuned for upcoming news and upcoming information about the latest events and the latest happenings that's going on, not just with Meak Productions, but with all of our LGBTQ communities across the nation and globally, all right? Until our next episode, look forward to hearing from you and hopefully seeing you real soon. Thank you once again, Jason and Queen. Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
The two-part premiere publication of the world's first LGBTQ exclusive talent agency is now available. Get yours now and happy Pride!